Former Chief Medical Officer Dr. Patrick Martin is dismissing some of the fears and concerns persons may have about the COVID-19 vaccine. Some are concerned about the health risks of taking the vaccines because of the time it took to have it developed. But Dr. Martin said there is no reason to fear.
The scientific rigor with which vaccines are developed, that's not to say that there aren't minor reactions, but in the main, the benefits far outweigh the risk. And already, close to 60 million vaccine doses have been administered in over 50 countries. And we are beginning to see plateauing of the various curves looking at daily cases, curves looking at daily deaths, and curves looking at burdens faced by hospitals.
Some question the logic of taking the vaccine if it will not prevent the contraction of the virus or preventing persons with the virus from passing it on to others. Dr. Martin explains that the vaccine will minimize the health impact of the coronavirus if contracted.
So the vaccines are primarily protective in terms of stimulating the immune system to kill the virus so that the person does not become sick. A vaccine is not a barrier. A vaccine is not a mask or a condom. So yes, virus can still get into the body. It's what the body does with it. It's the main point. Having said that, I just quoted you one study so far from Israel showing persons 60 years and over who have been fully vaccinated, who have shown less symptoms, 33% less symptoms, and have also shown that they're not contracting the virus.
The former CMO believes the fear most people have of the vaccine is due to fear-mongering by some political and religious leaders.
Yes, there are persons who will not take it, and some persons who are waiting to see, but there are other persons who put their hand up to be part of the trials. God bless them. And there are persons who are standing in lines, waiting in long lines in the various countries in cars to get their vaccine. So they are convinced. So, in time. The part about rushed. The technology used by Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna was not rushed. This technology has been in the works for several years. People have been working on this kind of technology. Once the virus sequence was released by the Chinese authorities in mid-January, they were able then to get a move on. So the technology used, the messenger RNA technology, is a fairly new one. You could call it a 5th generation one, which is fairly easy or quick to roll out compared to some of the other technologies which take a longer time.
The first coronavirus vaccine developed by pharmaceutical company Pfizer was administered in the UK in December 2020. St. Kitts and Nevis, like most Caribbean countries, has signed on to the COVAX facility, a global initiative that brings together governments and manufacturers to ensure eventual COVID-19 vaccines reach those in greatest need, whoever they are and wherever they live. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.